We are often told evolution takes an impossibly long time, thousands, millions, even billions of years. So a reasonable question is, how many generations does it actually take to see evolution happen? And can simulations ever really capture the randomness, the dead ends, the sheer messiness of real life? What if we didn't have to simulate it at all? What if somebody started an experiment decades ago and simply never stopped it? Imagine starting a science experiment in 1988 and still running it today. Every single day for over 36 years, scientists have been watching evolution happen, not in fossils, not in computer models, but in living organisms reproducing right in front of them. Over 80,000 generations of life and counting. To put that in perspective, humans take about 25 years per generation. 80,000 human generations would take roughly 2 million years. This experiment compressed millions of years of evolution into a few decades simply by using organisms that reproduce quickly. This is the long-term evolution experiment, and it might be the clearest proof of evolution we've ever seen. In 1988, evolutionary biologist Richard Lansky set up something extraordinary. He placed identical populations of E. coli bacteria into 12 separate flasks. Every population started from the same ancestor, under the same conditions, fed the same simple sugar solution. 12 clones, 12 flasks, and an experiment designed to last indefinitely. Here's what happened every day. Researchers took just 1% of each population and put it into fresh food. The rest discarded. The survivors grew, reproduced, and competed about 6 or 7 generations per day, day after day, year after year. Generations stacked like a living timeline of evolution. With humans, evolution is often invisible, but bacteria reproduce so fast, evolution becomes measurable. Every 500 generations, scientists froze samples. This created a living fossil record. Want to see what bacteria looked like 20,000 generations ago? Thaw them, and they are ready to compete against today's population. Unsurprisingly, the modern bacteria almost always win. Evolution isn't theoretical here, it's observable, repeatable, undeniable. All 12 populations improved. They grew faster, competed more efficiently, and processed glucose better. But each took a different path. Some mutated early, some late. Some found unique solutions to the same problem. Evolution isn't aiming for perfection. It's experimenting, exploring countless possibilities. Around generation 31,500, something remarkable happened. One population evolved the ability to consume citrate in the presence of oxygen, something E. coli normally cannot do. Out of 12 populations and tens of thousands of generations, this happened only once. This is historical contingency in action. Evolution depends not just on opportunity, but on the exact sequence of prior mutations. Miss one step, and the path never opens. By generation 50,000, half of the populations became hypermutators. Their DNA repair systems broke, causing mutations up to 100 times faster than normal. Most mutations were harmful, some neutral, but a few were beneficial. Natural selection amplified those rare wins, accelerating evolution. Risk-taking encoded in DNA. Even more astonishing, researchers discovered entirely new genes emerging from DNA that previously did nothing. Random letters in the genetic code were rearranged into functional, beneficial genes. Evolution can invent, not just modify. In one flask, evolution didn't produce a single winner. Instead, bacteria split into multiple types that coexisted for over 14,000 generations. They specialized, sharing resources and forming a miniature ecosystem. Complexity, even in the simplest environment, emerged naturally. Evolution isn't something from the distant past, it's happening right now. From 12 identical flasks, life adapted in multiple ways, invented new abilities, split into ecosystems, took different paths based on transient history. Evolution doesn't plan, it doesn't aim, it remembers, and it keeps moving. Today, the experiment is still running at Michigan State University. Frozen samples from every milestone are shared with scientists worldwide, fueling hundreds of studies. And every day, the bacteria keep evolving. So the next time someone calls evolution just a theory, remember this. 12 flasks of bacteria have been proving evolution in real time every day since 1988. Some changes were rare, some were expected, and some even created entirely new genes. Evolution isn't over. It's patient, persistent, and happening right in front of us. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.